SmartU is at the forefront of revolutionizing agriculture in India, empowering farmers to make data-driven decisions that optimize yield, quality, and profitability. Hi, I am Ankita Bhava, and you're watching follow.us/startups. Joining us today is Sachin Farfad Patil, the founder of SmartU. With over 12 years of diverse experience in IT, edutech, and a diverse range of startups, Sachin is renowned for his creative leadership and delivering effective, innovative solutions. His current mission focuses on empowering small and medium sized farmers to become farmpreneurs. Hi, Sachin. Welcome to Follow Startups.
Hello, hi, Ankita. Good to be here on the podcast with you.
It's a pleasure to have you here, Sachin. So let's start this with knowing a bit about your professional background and how it all led to you building SmartU.
So it's all start from my, I guess, childhood. I'm a son of a farmer. I had my all upbringing on the farming income because that was the only source of income for my family. And God grace and the parents help, we kind of got good education, and I completed my MBA from good university, and then I worked for 1 year and two startups, and also again rejoined the corporate for another 4 years. But this was always in my mind, even though I had achieved something in my professional journey. But how I'm helping my community back, how I'm helping my farming members or farming family I belong to. Because when you work in the corporate, it is all $1 million things, or the crore rupees revenues and things you talked about in product launch and the so on and so forth. But whenever I used to share this acknowledgement and accomplishment in my corporate life to my father, he used to kind of say कि यार हमारे farmers के लिए क्या है, हम तो वही कर रहे हैं, that is the income. And that kind of used to hit me always कि no, I wanted to do something, and why can't I use what I learned so far? That's the product development, and that's the marketing communication, and that's where the birth or the incubation seed of this startup idea, I would say, happened.
That's wonderful, Sachin. Thank you so much for sharing that. Now, coming to business, tell us what SmartU Krishi Khata is all about and what problem it aims to solve for the agriculture sector.
So, as I said in the beginning, I'm a son of a farmer, and I saw my father always, whenever he used to go to agriculture market to sell produces or buy some input. In my childhood, he used to come and write down something on the backside of my notebook. I didn't knew at that time what he used to do. But after 20 years, when I go back to home, my village, my other friends from the school is also maintaining the accounting of the farming the similar way on the pen and paper or a diary pen way. From that data, they cannot make any sense out of it. As businessman does, they capture everything. They understand what is the investment going on, what is the raw material, what are the different expenses happening, what is the revenues, profits they are generating. But farmers cannot make any sense of that data, and hence they face a lot of challenges like short of funds. Sometimes they go for secured and secured loans. They will have a zero planning for the next year crops, and their profit margins are very, very low, or sometimes it is none, right? And eventually they face the problems like their livelihood as well. So this came from that to helping this farmer to kind of keep a track of their income expenditure on a tool where they can record and reflect on the farm finances and take a data-driven decision about the farming. So this is all about this started with farm finances management, but now we are a wholesome farm productivity application on a WhatsApp, and that's our innovation and specialty. Because if you know, the farming community in India or rural India has a very limited internet bandwidth, and then they do not have a very high-end smartphone where there is a scope of another mobile application. Also, their techno savviness is also not that great. Digital adoption in this community is very less, and that's where we innovated our tool on a WhatsApp to help with the farm finances as well as the crop advisory and the other access to information, which is very crucial to know when we do the farming.
So, who exactly are the primary users of SmartU Krishi Khata. Could you share some insights on your target market?
So our target users are all the small and medium scale farmers in India that are like in a like there are 14 crore small and medium sized farmers in India who has less than 5 acres land, and then can very well manage their finances on a WhatsApp like a tool. They don't need any enterprise level finance management tool. So that's our primary market, to help them with the right set of tool, which is accessible and easy to use, and also get them other peripheral things like advisories or mandi rates or weather updates and so on and so on. All of that on WhatsApp, right? So now, how really help farmers is it's like a 24 by 7 digital diary in the farmer pockets. So if you know, farmer doesn't have any office, right? So their financial transaction or any other operation happens either in the APMC marketed or agri input shop, or maybe field itself, the agriculture field itself, और मे बी गांव के चौराहे पे वो मजदूरी का पैसा वगैरह देते हैं। तो जब तक वो घर पे आते हैं तो वो डायरी पेन पे लिखना भूल जाते हैं, क्योंकि डायरी पेन हर बार हम लोग कैरी नहीं करते, बट हमारा
Yeah.
स्मार्टफोन हमेशा हम लोग कैरी करते हैं, राइट? सो इट बिकम्स सुपर इजी फॉर देम कि गो ऑन व्हाट्सएप, से हाय, choose what crop expenses you are doing or what income has you had generated, and it's get an entire ledger book for them, right? So by maintaining the books, they can keep a control on the expenses. They can be in the budget, they refrain from doing excess expenditures, as well as when they reduce the expenses, their profit goes high. And also we tell them when to sell, because there is a inbuilt feature in that about the mandi rates and the MSP comparison and how much they had invested in the crop and what is the current rate are happening. So that tells them whether if they sell the produces today, whether it is going to make the profit or not. Right? So that way it helps them to maximize their profit and reduce the expenses.
Amazing. So I read that you also cater to businesses with features like direct to farmers and Krishi Intel. So could you walk us through what these features are about? Who are these businesses and how do these services provide value to these businesses in engaging with the farming community?
The tool which I was talking about, SmartU Krishi Khata and other advisory and the access to information on WhatsApp, we made it completely free for the farmers, because that's the behavioral change we are
Yeah,
getting
trying
into
to
the farming
yeah.
community, right? Because
Mm.
they're earlier doing on a diary pen kind of a system. Now we are helping them adopting the digital tool, right? And get used to that. So we don't charge anything to them, to the farmers, completely free. But when you do a startup, from somewhere the sustainability should come, right? And that's where we built two tools. You rightly said, SmartU D2F, which is called SmartU Direct to Farmer Access and Intelligence, and other one is Krishi Intel. So I'll talk about D2F more. This model is like just like Facebook or a Google model, where they don't charge to their direct users, but they empower businesses to reach out to the right set of consumer. So here, in the farming community or in the farming industry, maybe Google like platform or any other tool for that, a digital platform for that matter, can tell you whether somebody is a farmer or not, but they cannot tell you whether somebody is a cotton grower or a sugarcane grower, or
Mm.
whether somebody is having 2 acres land or 20 acres land, whether they have irrigation facility or not. And this intelligence and insights are extremely important when you are marketing your agriculture products. So this platform, direct to farmer platform, bridge the gap between the farmers and the agriculture businesses by helping these businesses to reach out to the right set of farmers via targeted advertisements. So that's our business model. So it's kind of the intelligence which nobody has in the world, or on a digital platform, that we generate through this Krishi Khata and other tool, the user behavior which is happening, and we leverage that intelligence to do a targeted advertisement for the agriculture businesses. So that's our
Interesting.
model. Then other one is the Krishi Intel, and that's really interesting tool for the government agencies, development organization, NGOs, non-profit organizations, to kind of assess the impact of their different schemes and the interventions they are doing in the farming community. So whenever you do any intervention in the farming community, your objective is to uplift the farmers' income, because they are underprivileged, or maybe their incomes are not, everybody is working towards that. So if this organization asks their beneficiaries, which is farmer, to use the SmartU, so we kind of help this organization to get a nice dashboard ki what is their current income is, what is their upcoming income are, where they are spending their most of the money, what is the income they are getting, so that they can plan their intervention in better and they can assess the impact of if there is any incremental change happening in the farmer's life because of their any government scheme or the intervention they are planning. So it's kind of a impact assessment tool for the development organizations and the government agencies.
So these two aspects form the core of your revenue model. I understand. So can you share some more insights on how Smart you generate money and how do you sustain your business?
So just imagine a scenario that you are an agriculture business company selling seeds, tomato seeds in the particular geography, right? Now, how do you reach out to the tomato growers now? Now, one is here in particular area, यहाँ पे tomato growers है वहाँ पे ads कर दो, paper ad में डाल दो, वहाँ पे field executive भेज दो, and maybe you can do a digital marketing as well, right? But when you visit to that place, maybe in village there are 200 plus farmers, right? But out of that, only 5 or 10 farmers does the tomato farming. Rest of the people are doing some other farming, right? So when you spend so much on like other channels of the marketing, your ROIs are not that coming that because you don't have a targeted method to do an advertisement. But if you come to us as a tomato seed company, we will help you identify the tomato growers and we'll send your advertisement to the only tomato growers so that their chances of responding to your advertisement or showing interest in your buying tomato seeds is higher than any other platforms, right? So that way you can maximize the ROI on your agriculture marketing campaigns, right? And that's what we ensure and we charge for it, right? So from there, our major revenues are coming from currently. And so currently there are like 2 to 3 clients which are there who is working with us on this platform where we are helping them to reach out to the right set of.
So Sachin, I love your vision and where you are taking Smart you at. And it makes me even more curious to understand who are your investors and who is backing you up and how much capital have you managed to raise so far?
So we are a bootstrap company currently. We received one RKV Raftar grant from Manage Hyderabad under the RKV Raftar scheme of Government of India. Otherwise, we are bootstrap. We have a 2 to 3 paying clients from where we are managing our sustainability currently. But we are going to raise the like next round of 2.4 CR seed fund in next 3 to 4 months to kind of scale up this further, right? So as you know, currently we are in just present in Maharashtra reached to 20 lakhs farmers, right? We wanted to expand this further to other geographies, adding more languages on the platform, Hindi, Gujarati, Telugu, these languages, so that we can cater to the larger audience in this market, right? So yeah, we are currently bootstrapped. Very soon we are going to raise the seed round.
How do you define the current stage of your business in terms of its growth and development?
So we passed the stage of MVP where we had offered a tool to a farmer to record and reflect. We identified a problem solution fit, and that's where these 20 lakhs farmers are using our tool, are connected with us, right? Then we also validated our business model in terms of onboarding 4 to 5 clients to use our direct to farmer tool. So I would say we are at an early revenue stage currently and ready to scale into different geographies to acquire more farmer users and offer our business services to more enterprise and more businesses.
May I know which geographies are we talking about here? What's your plan?
So currently Maharashtra, we are present in Maharashtra, but very soon we wanted to target all HSM market, Hindi speaking market, that's north of India. Then Telugu, which will help us reaching out our to the southern states as well. So Hindi, Gujarati, and Telugu. These are the next target for like next 1 year. You can say in terms of reaching out to the farmer, offerings to the farmer. In the business side, we wanted to stick ourselves working with the agri input organizations to kind of help them doing a targeted advertisement. That's what our focus is. Slow and steadily, we'll also move to acquiring clients from the agriculture mechanized side, where they are offering tools like tractors or machineries or smaller tools as well. So we'll reach out to them as well to kind of use our platform to do their marketing activities or advertising.
Amazing. So, are you doing all these wonderful things just by yourself, or do you have other co-founders with you?
No, I have a very fantastic, passionate founding team. I'm very diverse in the nature. So you already heard me, right? Then I have a, technology lead, Ramsha, with us. She's like a master of chatbot and AI/ML tools. She knows how to kind of build the business processes on a chatbot kind of a model. Very passionate about creating impact-related products. She comes from a tech background, but now she's like all into agriculture technology, right? Then I have a other co-founder by the name Hemant Konde. He's a farmers outreach lead. He's the person who is going on the ground, talking to the farmers along with his team, doing workshops with the farmers to let them aware about what we are offering, how to use the tool, and all of that. So he's master of like getting users on board. Then we have operations and at crop advisory part where we have a Nishan Gurnase. He's from MSc Agriculture background, who is managing the operations as well as the Krishi Clinic part. And then everybody has their extended teams as well. So it's a good blend of technology, farming background, farming education background, and myself from the business and the marketing side. So we have a very passionate team to take this forward. And with them, they have extended team members of 8 to 10 people.
Are you looking to hire more people at present?
Yeah, we are constantly expanding with very slow and steady space. So we are going to hire in the partnership and outreach team, one of the partnership outreach lead. Then we'll be going to hire in the technology side as well, a couple of developers, full stack developer, front end, back end developers. Then we are also going to hire in business development side. So these three departments has the positions. Yeah.
No, so I have a question about the technology bit. So tell me, how do you keep your interface, your WhatsApp chatbots very user-friendly for the farmers?
No, that's is the secret sauce which we have, right? Because if you see the agriculture technology market, there are a lot of good technology out there. There are a lot of innovations happening in it, but the adoption is very less because the reasons I had mentioned earlier.
Yeah.
And that's where, unless and until you create your product, which is very user friendly, which is adding clear value to the farmers, then only they will use, right? And that's our secret sauce, which we have. We ourselves, my founding team, like Nishant, Hemant, and myself come from a farming background. So we understand those pain points better than anybody else because we've been there, we've done that. We kind of first generation entrepreneurs, right? Our families are doing farming from like generations, right? So we understand their pain points and how they think, how they act, what they want, everything. And that really helped us building these products, the technology which we are building, making user friendly and like easy to use, right? Yeah, so that's what is our technology. With again, I have a fantastic tech team who kind of act on it, takes those feedbacks from the on ground team, and they say never know about like anything. They never say impossible to anything. They always find a solution to make it happen because our vision is to empowering farmers to become the farmpreneur, right? And they will
Yeah.
become the businessman or a entrepreneurs only by the right set of tools, right? So we are motivated that way, right? If you come and ask our team who is your boss, they will always say our vision is our boss, right? So they are all motivated to motivated to provide a right set of tool to the farmers.
So, are there any business numbers, any business metrics or key performance indicators that highlight SmartU's performance or impact in the agriculture landscape? Any numbers that you are very proud of?
Definitely. So it's been just 1.5 year of us in the market, and we had achieved the ballpark number of 20 lakhs farmer user onboarding. That's our number. Our monthly active users are more than like 50-60,000. Our regular onboarding numbers are really great. We are very aggressive on the like onboarding farmers on our platform. Secondly, our revenues are early revenues, but very good in the ticket size, right? That definitely will help us building this business sustainably, as well as making good revenue numbers in upcoming years as well. Good profits as well in the upcoming years. Yeah.
Sachin, what you are doing is at the intersection of fintech and agritech, which is a very fascinating space. So tell me, how do you see these industries evolving and what role do you envision SmartU playing in this evolution?
So if you look at the agritech landscape, so there are organizations, companies who are into the agri-input space.
Yeah.
Then there are players into agri-output space where they post-harvest validation and selling these products. Then a couple of players in the precision farming, where you talk about IoT like devices, automations, and stuff like that, right? So this entire farm productivity section is kind of untouched. Nobody's entering into that space. That's very important to kind of interlink all of these components as well, the input, output, and the precision farming, right? So there is a very crucial need of having some digital platform for these farmers to manage their entire farming operations, whether it is finances or any other operations, right? Usually in the jobs or businesses, we have productivity tools like task managers and the other productivity tools, but that is not there for the farmers. Although their operations are not that scale, but still the new generation who is coming, they are more techno savvy and they wanted to keep everything organized. So that is the space we are into and we wanted to excel at. But the larger vision is to kind of helping these farmers to make more profits or have a control over the pricing of their agriculture produces. My vision or our team vision is कि जिस दिन फार्मर एपीएमसी मार्केट मंडी में अपने एग्रीकल्चर प्रोड्यूस पे रेट बोर्ड लगाएगा ना कि माय सोयाबीन इज 5,000 rupees per quintal. That is the picture we are envisioning. We wanted to achieve by providing these tools to the farmer. And very soon you will see those kind of pictures coming in. So today everybody says कि farmer agriculture produce की price decide नहीं करता है, merchant decide करता है या जो market में खरीदते वो decide करते हैं, right? But because of the farmer didn't knew कि what is the investment he has made, right? What are the efforts it went to the producing that produce, right? The way businessman does, right? For example, you are producing any juice bottle, you know how much raw material it went, what is the processing cost it went in it, right? What are the marketing distribution things? Farmer doesn't have that visibility, hence they sell the produces whatever rates are there in the APMC market, right? So our vision is to change that scenario and put the red cards in front of the producers when they go to these markets to sell the produces.
I'm very confident that you're going to achieve all those milestones, and I hope we get to have all these conversations once you do that. So, speaking of very soon, I know you're going to hit your next milestone very soon. And speaking of which, tell us what can we expect from SmartU in the next 12 months?
So in next 12 months, very pointed numbers or pointed milestones I would like to share. So you will see us at least in 4 to 5 more states. Our operations will be in 4 to 5 more states. We'll be hitting our revenue numbers in like 50 crore probably in next 1 year. and launching a couple of more user-friendly tool for the farmers like farm budgeting, weather-based crop advisories, then a platform to discover the agri input prices where you get a cheaper agri input. That's the another platform or the feature we are building. So you would see at least these 3, 4 things rolling out very soon for the farmer users. At the same time, we are also launching the self-served advertisement platform for these agriculture businesses where they will be do a targeted advertisement via omni-channel network where they would be able to do WhatsApp marketing to the same channel. At the same time, they would be able to do SMS, emails, calls, as well as they can also launch the digital marketing campaign with the Facebook via using our targeted marketing space. So that's the tool you can see will be like functioning for the businesses very soon.
Sachin, this has truly been a very enriching discussion. And given our plans to reach a broader audience with this video, are there any specific areas where you are seeking support, such as potential partnerships, investments, or any industry collaborations? This is your call for support.
So I guess there are 3 things which we are in search of at this moment. One is scaling up our business model by reaching out to more and more agriculture businesses, right? So that's where probably if there is any platform where there is a consortium of these agriculture businesses are there, would like to be part of those consortiums. Then we are, as I said in the earlier, we are looking to raise the fund for scaling up our product and the outreach. So maybe connecting with more venture capitalists would be going to help us. And we are looking for a specific mentorship in the digital advertisement space. So somebody from who is running this kind of a self-serve digital marketing platform like Meta advertisement or Google advertisement, or maybe other players like Truecaller or other Spotify and all that, right? If somebody from those kind of a team mentor us creating that platform, advertisement tech basically, would be great.
Sachin, before I let you go, I have one more question for you. I'd love for you to share a wish that you have for SmartU that you hope comes true in the near future.
Yeah, I guess I touched base that up already. So our wish is to see farmers selling their agriculture produces by putting a price tag on it. So that's our wish and a vision for this startup which we are doing.
Well, here's to SmartU empowering farmers to become farmpreneurs and revolutionizing the way they manage their livelihoods. Thank you so much, Sachin, for taking out the time to do this.
Thank you. Thanks, Ankita. It was a pleasure talking to you. Thank you very much.
So if you'd like to stay updated with the latest developments and business insights at SmartU, you can follow their channel on follow.us/startups. To feature your startup, you can write to me at ankita.pahwa@follow.us, and we would love to hear your story. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.